as to start an entrepreneur or a business, the most basic things that you need is land, labor, capital, and raw materials, and one another thing, that is entrepreneurship. So in the northeastern states, there is lack of resources, raw materials, capital. But let me give you one example of the Marwari peoples. The Marwari peoples, they belong from they are coming from such places where there is no arable land, or the land where they cannot do agriculture, and they don't have much capital. So they lead a nomadic life, but still then they are getting into business, especially in the retail sector, in the service sector. And all over India, you can find everywhere, in every corner of India, the Marwari peoples, and they are the highest taxpayers in India. So guys, in our northeastern part, there are very small handful of jobs. So if we keep depending on the government jobs, as the government can do development only from the contribution of the taxpayers, it may be directly or indirectly. So even the business peoples, they are contributing tax in terms of the income tax generated from their business, not only from the government income. And moreover, indirect taxes, such as like if you generate income, then your buying habits will be increased. So when you buy any products or any commodities, you are indirectly contributing to the development. So the government itself cannot bring development or change. So the local youths, the local populations, the people have to get into business and entrepreneurship, and then only the Northeast peoples can get into prosperity and become a developed nation. Developed part of India. And moreover, the government is an entity, and right now here we can see most of the northeastern states, the government does not have much revenue. So the government is taking in the form of loans. You're talking about, most of the parents talk about the life security of life to pursue a government job. But just getting into government job, you're just believing that your life is secure. But let me just give you one example, guys. The government itself is not secure. The government is taking loans from the Asian Development Bank, from the Asian Infrastructure Development Bank, AIDB, ADB, and also from the donor, that is Development of Northeastern Regions. So the governments are taking loans for tenure of 50 years, 100 years, which needs to pay back again. So in order to generate more revenue for the government, guys, the youths have to evolve, gradually evolve into the business activities. Then only the northeastern states can become a very developed and self-sufficient, as well as a great contribution to the developing nation of the country. So guys, here that the business when you start is a very challenging thing. You have to go through a lot of cutthroat competition, and you have to go through a lot of challenges, that is in terms of financial or in terms of any other outward things coming into. So surely if you does not have a capital, or you does not have the raw materials, so please do not take into your disadvantage. Make your disadvantage into an advantage, just like a Marwari community. Alright guys, so guys, let's see what are the roles of the governments in northeastern India. Guys, the role of the government is not to develop a place or any type of parts or area. The role of the government is just to provide infrastructure, facilitate and regulate a certain place. So the real development can only come from the people by starting business, entrepreneurs, startups, and participating in many type of business activities. So guys, so brothers and sisters of Northeast India, we need 1 million entrepreneurs to come up to the front line. So take the challenge, come up to the front line, be a businessman, be a business owner, and you can become self-reliant, and surely you don't have to complain about the government jobs unavailability. So the government will not be able to provide jobs to all the people. The education that you have gone through for so many years is not only for government jobs, guys. You have to utilize your education and contribute in one way or the other. If you have done BSc agriculture, you have to contribute in the field of agriculture. If you have done geology, you have to contribute in the field of geology. So guys, if everybody contributes in their field, or if any persons, various types of people from the Northeast, if you come up to the front line, you can change and make development. So guys, don't keep depending on the government. The government will not make the change. You have to make the change. Alright guys, we need 1 million entrepreneurs from northeastern part of India. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.